Good afternoon, YouTube. This is my second vlog of the day. I'm trying to release 2 and 2 because it's fun. And today I'm gonna talk about something that I really like. Silent Hill! Right here. See this? Right here? My favorite scene in Silent Hill 2. There was a hole here. It's gone now. You read that and you're like, what? And it's just a mind screw upon mind screw about this beautifully done game. It's a horror game, yes, if you haven't noticed it by now, and it's one of my favorites along with Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2. What? This one's not so much horror, and of course, Dookie. Oh, Dookie. Half-Life! Well, actually, those last two were not so much horror as they are action with elements of horror. But this one right here. Wait. This one. I would consider it one of the best games ever made. Like I said, one of them. And I love the Silent Hill series. At first I was scared of it, and understandably so. But then I actually got to play it, and I asked it for my then boyfriend to give it to me as a birthday, and he got me Born from a Wish. It's like, okay. But I'm not gonna talk about Silent Hill 2 because I could be a whole video or two talking about it. And I would love to do that. And if I had the capacity to do it, I would do an LP about it. I would be screaming. There are times that I literally cannot. Nope. Anyone who has seen the prison level knows what I'm talking about. Because the prison level is terrifying. I'm here to talk about more about my favorites, and I already started out with number 1. Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 is beautifully paced. The music is excellent. I could literally talk again another video about the music on these games. Save for one, which we'll discuss in due time. Second on that list is Silent Hill 1. The first one. For me, I was divided if I either put Silent Hill 3 or Silent Hill 1 as the second place. But Silent Hill 1 brought you the scares. Yeah, the plot's a bit... It gives a lot of going around, but the scares, it may be PS1, but damn, I wish there was a remake, and a proper remake by Team Silent. Thank you. I will accept no other offers. Because the thing is that it deals a lot with the terror of the unknown. It basically makes you fear what's around the corner, and that's what survival horror should be. That's what psychological horror should be. You're afraid of going around the corner because it's like, uh-oh, what if there's a straitjacket there? What if there's a lying figure? Oh god. And survival horror, this is a very important element about survival horror. You need to improvise. You need to think, is it worth me killing this monster when there's probably like 5 others in the other corner, in the other, like, in Bachman Street? That's why I put it. Because Silent Hill 1 and 2 limited your ammo a lot. But they give you good melees. And you will always remember that first moment you get the steel pipe. You know something bad's gonna happen. Third on the list is Silent Hill 3. I put it lower on the list because it starts the trend of a gory Silent Hill. If you notice Silent Hill 2, it's very minimum. It's compared to the others on this list, the gore is slightly less than you expect. And it's fun. And these are the fun things about it. And Silent Hill 3, it starts to get very visceral. It's not a bad game, not by a long shot. It continues the story of Silent Hill 1, This is why that's why I put them in my mind, the two together. And it delivers a few twists that if you haven't seen them, you'll be like, wow. But again, for Silent Hill 3, you need to have knowledge of Silent Hill 1, at least the story. And Harry Mason, who is always on vacation, is always going to be a hero in my eyes. Next up on the list, Silent Hill 4. Silent Hill 4 is, well, fourth on the list because it diverges a lot from the formula, and I figured out, okay, this, I found out that it was supposed to be another game, but they decided, oh, let's slap the Silent Hill, and then unified it. The problem for me is it has great scares. The room, I'm not gonna spoil it, but there's a room that you will basically go like, what the hell? It's in the sanatorium level, or no, there is, and the thing is, that's another, and I detract points from Silent Hill 4 because it does not have a hospital level. You always put a hospital level in Silent Hill. You'll see why. But it's a good scare. It has lovely music. Let's be honest here. If I could, I would use it, but I won't because I don't want a copyright suit. Let's see. Fifth on my list is Shattered Memories. They did a lot. I did not really like the fact that they tried to retell the story of Silent Hill 1. I do like that they tried to do something different, but it wasn't well executed. Lots of people will say, oh, but you gotta give it a chance. My sister put it perfectly. Silent Hill Shattered Memories is like it's like baby's first Silent Hill. It's not that scary. After the first few scares, it's not scary. There are good twists to the story, and the mementos are a nice touch, and little diverting quests do make the game a lot nicer than it should be. Last on my list, and now I'm not including the arcade or the handheld because I haven't played this, Silent Hill 5. Actually, no. My sixth, and play number 6, I almost forgot. That's the reason why. Silent Hill Origins. It has some great puzzles. It has genuinely creepy moments. What puts it below Shattered Memories is the fact that it feels like a fanfiction. I think, and I had this discussion with my sister earlier, that you only need 20 lines of dialogue to fix the story on this game. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but when you actually play all the rich history of Silent Hill, and then you come across this one, yikes. The worst offender on my account, but I still like it. The point is that I still like these games. But only one of them does not classify as survival horror. That is Silent Hill Homecoming, and I would love to do... I'm gonna actually be playing this one with a more diehard fan, which is one of my best friends. It went and tossed psychological horror away. The story is predictable if you've played the other games, and it is gory to the nth degree. It kind of detracts. Gore is supposed to shock you, but after the first 2 levels, you desensitize to the whole gore of it all. Plus, the glitches. I would recommend you go and watch She Sells LP about it. It is a glorious LP. It is very well done and very well researched. But it can also show you why this game is so problematic. This game is glitched out. And it is gory and a lot of quick time events. I'm gonna wrap this up because it's again 10 minutes and I don't want to keep you guys waiting. But let's resume. Let's review. Top of my list: Silent Hill 2. Second, Silent Hill 1. Third, Silent Hill 3. Fourth, Silent Hill 4. 5, Shattered Memories. 6th, Origins. 7th, Silent Hill Homecoming. I would love to do an LP of all these, but I don't have the technology, nor the time, nor the patience. Because I know myself and I would be a completionist. This is SWAT Penguin signing out, and happy holidays!